Have you ever caught yourself thinking that saving money is only possible for people who earn a lot? Well, that's one of the biggest lies you've been told. The truth is, the problem was never how much you earn. It's what you do with what you have. There are people living on minimum wage who manage to save more than someone making 5 times as much. Sounds crazy, right? But it's not. It's all about strategy, and you're about to understand how. Most people live in survival mode. Get paid, pay bills, and pray there's something left. And there never is. Then comes the frustration, that feeling of helplessness, and the dangerous thought. There's no point trying, I don't make enough. But there is a way out. A real, practical, and applicable way that's already changed the lives of many. And the best part? You don't need luck, expensive courses, or a high salary. Just one decision to turn the game around. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to truly save money even with a limited income. You'll learn what no one teaches, how to manage spending without feeling suffocated, where your money is leaking without you noticing, and how to start investing with just a few bucks. If you're tired of running in circles and ready to see money left at the end of the month, stay with me. What comes next can change everything. Shift your money mindset. Stop saying I can't and start asking, how can I? Many people believe that earning little is a life sentence to being broke forever. And worse, they repeat it like a mantra. But here's the truth. As long as your mind is stuck in scarcity, no money-saving tip will truly work. The first step to saving while earning little is changing your mindset. Stop thinking I can't and start asking, how can I make this work with what I've got right now? Think about it. There are people who earn a lot and are still broke. And there are people earning minimum wage who save, travel, and build a financial cushion. The difference is in how they think and act. If you see money as a tool, you'll find opportunities even in pocket change. A good starting point? Write down every cent you earn and spend, even in a notebook. It brings clarity. And with clarity comes control. Saving on a low income starts in the mind. When you decide that you'll make it work, even slowly, something shifts. Replace I'll never make it with I haven't yet, but I will. That mindset shift, that's when the magic begins. And once the mindset starts to change, the next step becomes much easier. Know exactly where your money goes. Track every single cent. Most people think they know where their money is going, until they actually write it down. Then the shock hits. Wait, I spent that much on takeout? Or, I didn't even notice all those fees. Financial control begins with awareness. It's like turning on the light in a dark room. Suddenly, everything makes sense. And you don't need to be an Excel nerd. Just be honest with yourself. Today, you have 0 excuses. There are free apps, notebooks, even the Notes app on your phone. Just track it. Not just rent or bills. It's the coffee, the ride shares, the subscriptions you forgot. Every bit counts. One real example. Someone found they were spending $60 a week on delivery. Cut it in half and boom, money saved. That control gives you something powerful, choice. When you know where your money's going, you start choosing better. You don't feel like you're sacrificing because you understand. And with this awareness locked in, the next step makes your money stretch even further. Create a simple, functional budget. Set real limits for each category. Having a budget isn't just for the rich or finance geeks. It's for anyone who wants control. And here's the thing. It doesn't have to be complicated. A basic budget with clear categories works wonders. Think: housing, food, transport, fun, emergencies. Setting a cap for each one keeps you from falling into the just this once trap, which usually turns into where did my money go? Try the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for saving. But don't be rigid. If your income is tight, maybe you start saving just 5%. That's totally okay. What matters is clarity and intent. For example, if you earn $1,500 and allocate $300 to food, then when you hit $300, that's it. No exceptions, no extra swipes. Budgeting is freedom in disguise. Because when you know your limits, you can spend guilt-free within them. It's not about cutting everything, it's about spending with purpose. And once that structure is in place, it's time to patch the hidden leaks that are quietly draining your cash. Cut invisible daily expenses, find and eliminate money leaks. Ever thought about how much you spend on little things? A snack here, a soda there, that forgotten subscription? These expenses seem harmless alone, but together? They wreck your finances. They sneak past your radar because they're cheap. But at the end of the month, they hit hard. Step 1. Face them head on. Example: spending $5 a day on snacks equals $150 a month. That's $1,800 a year. Enough for a new fridge, a mini vacation, or a starter emergency fund. Review your services, streaming platforms, cell plans, bank fees. You'd be surprised how much money is slipping away on stuff you don't even use. Think that's minor? Multiply it by 12. You'll feel the sting. Cutting these leaks is like a financial spring cleaning. You're not removing joy. You're removing waste. That leftover cash can now fund real goals, like getting out of debt, investing, or doing something for you. And once the leaks are sealed, it's time to give your savings a direction. Set clear financial goals. Saving without purpose leads nowhere. Saving just to save is boring. You'll get discouraged and give up fast. But saving with a purpose? That's powerful. Clear financial goals give meaning to your efforts. Whether it's clearing debt, traveling, buying something important, or just peace of mind, having a strong why keeps you going. It turns saving into a game you actually want to win. Picture this. Someone decides to save $100 a month for no reason. Tough to keep up, right? Now imagine they're saving $100 a month to visit family for the holidays. Suddenly, it's real. Goals must be specific. I want to save is vague. I want to save $1,200 by December for a trip is clear. And clarity leads to action. Write your goals down. Stick them on your wall. Make them visible. Every time you feel like quitting, that goal reminds you why you started. With a clear target ahead, you won't give up. And that focus brings you to something even more powerful, making your money grow. Learn to shop smarter. Be a conscious and intentional buyer. Buying smarter is as important as earning more. Saving isn't just about not buying. It's about buying better. Compare prices. Ask if it's a need or a want. Use discount codes. Wait for sales. Turn every purchase into a conscious choice, not an automatic impulse. Here's a quick win. Instead of buying in-store, check online for deals. Use cashback apps. Stack coupons. It adds up. Try the 10-second rule. Pause before you buy and ask, will this really improve my life? Or is it just impulse? That pause alone has saved people hundreds. Smart buying builds self-control. You stop being ruled by your impulses and start making value-driven decisions. And that feels good. The more intentional you're spending, the easier it becomes to let money flow toward what really matters. And when you're making better spending choices, it opens the door to investing. Even if it's just a little, start investing with whatever you can. Small amounts grow over time. A lot of folks still believe investing is for people who are already rich. Big mistake. The real secret? Investing is how people become rich. It doesn't matter if you only have $10 left over this month. That's enough to start. Apps like Robinhood, Acorns, or government bonds let you invest with just a few bucks. What matters is building the habit, because the habit is more valuable than the amount. Let's say you invest $50 a month in something that earns 1% monthly. In 10 years, that's over $8,000. Not bad for just 50 bucks. And here's the kicker. Once you see your money working for you, something shifts. You realize your income doesn't define your limits. Your decisions do. Investing rewires how you think about money. You stop being just a spender. You become a builder, and builders think long-term. But to invest well, you need stability. That's where the safety net comes in. Build an emergency fund. True financial freedom starts with security. Nothing brings peace like knowing you're prepared when life throws a curveball. That's what an emergency fund is for. It's not a luxury. It's essential. It protects you from unexpected costs like medical bills, car repairs, or sudden job loss. Ideally, save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. But even if you can only put away $30 a month, that's a win. Example, if you spend $1,200 a month, aim for a $3,600 fund. Might take time, sure, but every dollar saved is another brick in your financial fortress. Where should you store it? Not under your mattress. Use a high-yield savings account or something like a treasury bond, safe and accessible. Once you have this safety net, you sleep better. You no longer rely on credit cards or loans for emergencies. And the best part? That security gives you the confidence to dream bigger. But dreams grow faster when you're surrounded by the right people and ideas. Surround yourself with financial influences. Feed your mind with the right content. You've probably heard, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's also true for money. If your circle thinks saving is pointless and debt is normal, you'll likely follow suit. But if you start following people who talk about budgeting, investing, and growth, your mindset shifts. Thanks to the internet, your circle is in your control. Follow YouTube channels like The Financial Diet, Andrei Geek, or listen to finance podcasts. Read books like The Richest Man in Babylon or I Will Teach You to Be Rich. The more you absorb this knowledge, the more natural it becomes to live it. And something beautiful happens. You become the inspiration. People around you notice your shift. They ask questions. You become proof that financial transformation is real. But for it to last, it has to become a part of your lifestyle. Make saving a lifestyle. Stay consistent and celebrate your progress. Saving isn't a chore. It needs to become part of who you are. When saving becomes second nature, you don't need to force it. You naturally ask, do I really need this? Or is this in my budget? Money, se. And the best part? Watching your money grow becomes fun. Discipline is the muscle of financial freedom. It hurts at first, but over time, it gets stronger. Celebrate the small wins. Saved your first 100? Celebrate. Paid off a debt? Celebrate. Stuck to your budget this month? Give yourself credit. These wins keep you going. It's not about being frugal. It's about being smart. And here's the most powerful part. When saving becomes your norm, you'll inspire others without even trying. People will notice. They'll want to know your secret, and you'll realize you didn't just change your finances, you changed your life. Now let me ask you, which tip are you going to apply first? Because information without action is just wasted potential. And if you've made it this far, I know you're not here to waste time. You're ready to take control of your finances. All it takes is that first move, one decision at a time. Drop a comment and tell me, what hit you hardest in this video? I read everything and want to hear how this helped you. If this video brought you value, hit that like button. It helps the channel and brings this message to more people. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a practical, real-life money tip. And hey, don't go just yet. There's another video popping up on screen right now that'll take your financial journey even further. Click it and keep going. Your transformation has already started.